Hey guys, this is my Webster Chicago Model 80-1 wire recorder and player. You'll see in another video of mine how I went through the process of restoring it, but in that video I tell you that if I found one of the reels to have something interesting on it, I would go ahead and make another recording of it. The one that's on the system right now, you can see it here. I wrote history on the front. It's got a lady basically reading, I guess, what would be back then the I don't know, the equivalent of a Wikipedia article talking about how I guess basically the history of wire recording and the format itself. Unfortunately, there's some breaks in it where somebody tried to record over it, and so you don't always get the full picture. But I thought it was interesting enough to go ahead and make a video about it. So here we go, playing at 24 revolutions per minute, or 24 inches per second. This is a little history of the wire recorder.
Oh, goodness. Wire recording is one of the most versatile and fascinating methods of sound recording. A Danish scientist is generally credited with having made in 1898 the first recordings used magnetized wire as the recording medium. He exhibited his machine at the Paris Exposition in 1900, where it created considerable interest among the scientists and laymen of that time. Little progress, however, was made in the art until World War II. The armed services then sought a recording means which would be portable and simple to operate, and yet would withstand the rigors of field service and be capable of recording over long periods.
There's the break we were talking about.
Special instructions. Before operating your Model 80 wire recorder, read the following general instructions. Electrical current, the Model 80 is the
Were compact, unbreakable, and could be stored for any period of time without loss of quality or being affected by normal conditions of heat and moisture. Wire recording has now proved itself useful in civilian life for home entertainment, in the professions, and in our complex and varied commercial and industrial pursuits. Webster, Chicago.
Webster, Chicago is, of course, the manufacturer of this unit. So she may have been reading from, like, the owner's manual that came with it. It may have had that history in the owner's manual. But we'll see if she says anything else here, but I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, I think over time, as the recorder deteriorated in its electronics, attempts were made to make more recordings, so you can hear breaks in here. You can also hear where the old recording was attempted to be erased.
I noticed that one of my fellow passengers, an old prospector making his first trip outside in many years, was deeply interested in a woman dressed in the latest fashion of 1947. Just outside Seattle, he approached me. "Is that lady from Alaska?" he asked in a low voice. "Yes," I said. "She's from the same town I was visiting." "Well, she sure must have been up there a long time. I don't like..."
Yeah, it's a shame that whoever attempted to record over this did what they did.
No. She was she was one of the British I'm sorry. She was one of the British brides, and as the liner slowly docked, she oh, that's good. She was I'm not wasting anything. She was one of the British brides, and as the liner slowly docked, she stopped. She fire, but she was one of the British. I'm sorry, I just.
But I whispered it purposely, thinking you wouldn't hear me. But
Well, that will conclude our video for today, guys, and hope you enjoyed especially the beginning part of this reel where she talks about the history of the wire recording system. And you can read more about that on Wikipedia. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe, and have a great day.